channel. It's your girl, Miss Traveling Diva here. So I did a part 1 in terms of how to save on travel, and I focused on flights. I asked whether or not anybody wanted me to do a part 2, and the answer was yes. So for those of you that watched the video, thank you for watching the video and supporting me. And then also, this is your part 2. I'm going to talk to you about hotels. How do we find the best hotels? I even wrote it down because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything for you. But before I get into it, go ahead and hit that subscription and notification button. That way you know the next time I drop another video. So once I book my my flights and I'm looking for the cheapest hotel options or seeing what options are available, I go to 3 sites. So I go to Skyscanner, I go to Kayak, and then there is Hopper. Now Hopper is actually an app, which is actually pretty neat, and I'll tell you a little bit later what's really neat about the app. But with all three of these, they're going to be the mega search engine. When I say mega, I'm talking they're pulling from not just the hotel, but they're going to be pulling from Orbitz and Expedia and Booking.com and I think it's called Agata is another website that is a big search engine. But they're pulling from all the big guns, is what I say. And so you want that. You want to use a search engine that's going to pull from the biggest ones, not just certain specific sites. So I usually consider one of the 3. Hopper though is my favorite just because it is on my phone and it is an app. But I will tell you, they all 3 that I just mentioned, and I'll put up the links in the description below. But for Skyscanner and Kayak, they all have what's a nice tool, which is a tracking tool. So once you book your hotel, you can tell them to track it. That way they send you a message to say, hey, the price has actually dropped, which is something you want to know. Because many hotels now do offer free cancellations, or at least will allow you to adjust the rate if the rate actually goes down. Now, the nice thing about Hopper, it does the same thing, but it's an app. So it's on your phone and you don't have to worry about having an email being sent to you. So you just get a notification. You still can get the email notification from Hopper as well. I just like for it to be a phone notification. But what's nice about it again is that all 3 of these, if you use them, you go ahead and put your destination in. You can see what's going to fit within your price range as well as the amenities that you want. Now, things that I point out to you, once you find a hotel that you like, so you find where you want to stay, it's in your budget, it's in the star rating that you're looking for, it also has the amenities that you're looking for, please go to TripAdvisor.com or Google Reviews. TripAdvisor.com is like my travel Bible. I don't book a hotel without going there first. And here's why. A lot of the pictures and the photos and stuff that you see online, these things have been professionally photos taken. I'm not saying that they've been photoshopped, but they are professional photos taken by the hotel. What you want to see is you want to get the perspective of you as a consumer. So me and you, when we go stay there, you want to see what my review is like. You want to see what other reviews are like. Some of them you have to take with a grain of salt, but some of them you don't. You need to believe it. If everybody is telling you that the carpet is dated or there's mold in the bathrooms or it's a moldy smell there, you best to believe that's probably true. So you just want to be an informed consumer so that you know what you're getting into. No need to book in a hotel that really isn't going to meet your expectations when you've already been advised in terms of what the challenge is or what's wrong with the hotel. But again, some you would just have to take with a grain of salt because some people you can never please. But to give you a quick example for myself, I stayed at one hotel, booked it on Expedia. This was maybe about 20 years ago. Booked it on Expedia and it looked perfect, glowing. Lobby was marble floors, everything. I got to my room. There were cigarette burns in the bed as well as in the sofa that's in the room. I took pictures of it and posted it to my review. But these are the things that you would want to be able to know that as a consumer, this is what your experience can be like. So that's why you want to read TripAdvisor.com. You want to be informed, read the reviews. If there's a common theme, definitely listen to it and pay attention to it. The next thing that I'll tell you is that when you go to, whether it be Kayak, Skyscraper, wherever you want to go, when you go to these different sites and you see what the lowest rate is, go directly to the hotel to see if they are matching that rate. Chances are they are. And here's why. First reason, number 1, hotels don't want to pay commissions. So if they can get you to book directly with them, they can avoid the third party. So that's one reason why typically they will offer the lowest rate. In addition to that, if they are not, they typically have what's called a guarantee program, meaning that if you find it cheaper somewhere else, they will match it and give you something in addition. Because as you know, it's not enough to just match it. You need to give me something extra. Otherwise, I'm staying where I'm at. But if you're gonna give me something extra, then I may cancel that and move it over to you. The other thing I'll tell you why you want to book direct with the hotel when you can is that it makes it a lot easier if you have to cancel or change the reservation. We can see that with COVID, that was a huge issue in terms of how quickly people got their money backs, and then also too, when you, I said money backs, your money back, but also too when you had to make a change, it was just very challenging when you had to go to a third party. So I recommend that when the price is the same, book directly with the hotel. You're going to get some loyalty points perhaps, and they even offer freebies. So for example, there's places that I stayed at where I got free breakfast as well as free Wi-Fi and even free shoe shine, other freebies that come with it just because I simply booked direct. So check that out. Use the search engines to find which is the lowest property based on where you want to stay at. And once you find the properties you want to stay at, do your research. Make sure you know what the hotel, really is about. Read the reviews, look at the photos, because regular travelers do post their photos. That's the difference too on TripAdvisor. You will see guest photos there, so you can see what the rooms, what the resort truly does look like. You can see what that food look like too. When people saying that, hey, the liquor is cheap and somebody is posting you a picture of the bar, look at it, be informed with it. But these are some steps you can do to actually save some money and get the lowest price when you're looking to book a hotel. Now, Hotwire and Priceline, totally different topic. I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on that one because that is a little bit more in depth and you really need to be a little bit more deep into that, but that is where you save the most. You're looking at about 60% of savings with that. When I went to Italy, I wanted to stay in Rome. I wanted to stay at the top of Spanish Step at a 5-star hotel. Booking it direct, it would have been $5 something. I paid $156 to stay at this 5-star hotel. So yes, there are definitely discounts to be had, but there is a strategy to it. And I can teach you that strategy, but that will be part of the tutorial that I decide to do. So I hope you found this here to be helpful. Don't forget to like, share, comment below. Let me know what you want for me to talk about next. Don't forget that subscription and notification button so you know when I'm actually going to drop my next video. And safe travels.